makes your breath stink. Really though, I hope you got some mints under that lace front of your Fendi coat. Could never need a needy hoe. I smash a picture Ichiro, then vacation in Miami with Tammy and two freaky hoes. Bad little nigga, they gon' have to give me the crown. I'm really running the town, I'm about to loop it. I'ma have to move in the morgue, I kill a nigga, get bored. I mean, it's really the norm, the way you do it. I'ma need the ghost to lace it when I face it, to put up in the face, to change the interface. She got a mouthful, but damn, we just ate. If you're a real freak, I'm great at first dates. And now I'm on TV, know they see me, phone just ringing, what's the reason? Ooh, they scheming, cool, I'm scheming, murking season, itching, fiending, it's so pleasing, get it in the time in the day, man, you already know what I'ma say. Hey, here I go, I'ma blow it all this time, go to right with the wrist so shiny. Hey, here I go, 20,000 sold in the game so cold, but the flame be mine. Hey, here I go, I'ma take it all this year, I don't know why you brought me here. Hey, here I go, you know how I do, I pick the work up and the roof go boom. Hey, here I go, man, y'all wanna live like this, niggas know how I get when I get like this. I be feeling like a baby when I'm on my shit. Got a brand new white gate for the brand new crib. Niggas change on you quick and it's worth the unvib. Everybody double cup, everybody gon' sip. Everybody got guns, everybody done did. If you thinking we the same, everybody done trip. Like I'm really fucking insane. I leave the room with disdain like it was nothing to gain. About to prove it. You would think my dad was the bar, cause they expect me the ball. They pay me for I get tall, I gotta do it. My count don't got the space for enemies. My bitch like Senegalese and black amenities. You lacking with the cheese, you can't get one of these. I know they watching me, so Nina on the scene. And now I'm special. Nah, I've been special. Who the fuck called your opinion helpful? Like dog for real, so many bands they think I'm heavy metal. Day in and why you know we boss, so ho go check the schedule. Play me better, think you found your level. Hey, here I go, I'ma blow it all this time. Go to right with the wrist so shiny. Hey, here I go, 20,000 sold in the game so cold, but the flame be mine. Hey, here I go, I'ma take it all this year. I don't know why you brought me here. Hey, here I go, you know how I do. I pick the work up and the roof go boom. Hey, here I go. Here I go. Ba boom, boom, ba boom, 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 ba boom, boom, ba boom.
Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning into the No Offense Podcast. It's your boy Matt Arrington, aka Mr. No Offense, man. First and foremost, I gotta start off by saying, man, I appreciate everybody who's in the building right now, everybody who's tuning into this. And if you guys could please, please go ahead and share this out while you're listening to me really quick. Shout out to the promoter, my dad promoter, hardest working man in promotions, man, right now. Guys, artists, if you're serious, you need some exposure, you need some kind of promotion, make sure you hit my promoter up, man. $20 for 55 days of promotion to get you on his business pages. I'm telling you, the man does numbers. Don't just believe me. Check out his reviews. Talk to anybody who's worked with him. I'm telling you, you just got a life hack. Hit my boy up right now. Make that transaction. You'll be glad you did that for yourself. Tell you something. Merry Christmas. All right, now Passport Republic is in the building, man. Shout out to the sponsors by way of Daryl Austin out of Saginaw, Michigan. I see you, my man. I see you. I appreciate you for tuning in, man. For real, I appreciate y'all, man. And y'all already know why we are here. I know y'all seen that cool ass flyer, the cover art. Shout out to my man. Damn. Sorry. That's for I'm sorry. That's for the person who just texted me. Guys, we're live. I know you know what I'm talking about. Appreciate you. You know we live. Now back to this. Shout out to my man Bruce Larondé on the cover art. You know what I'm saying? And that was him on Here I Go. You guys just heard him. He was definitely coming through. If y'all seen that on the music review the other week, y'all already know how he tears it up. After hearing the track, man, I had to talk to my man and say, man, with the way that you doing it, man, we need you here for the interview. And he gladly, politely accepted the invitation. So we got him here, man. I know y'all ain't tuned in to see me. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all for tuning in, though. You know what I'm saying? I try to clean up a little bit. I ain't as ugly as usual. You know what I'm saying? But I got somebody who's going to be a lot better to look at. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my wife talking about, you know what? Don't worry about it. We'll settle that. We'll settle that. I got your boy Bruce Larondé, man. We're going to kick this thing off, man. So without further ado, let me bring to you the man of the hour, man. Let's get it. Thank you for your patience, Bruce, man. We are in the building. How you doing, man? We live today.
What's going on, my guy?
Man,
everything's good.
My wife over here trying to give your boy a hard time, man. You know what I'm saying?
They do that. That's her job, man. Know that.
Man, I told her Bruce was gonna be on the show today. She took off a wedding ring, man.
That means she heard the rush. Then that's all that means. After that song go off, they don't care no more.
Man, I can't get her to do nothing, bro. Can't get her to do nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I ain't mad at you because at least I know what to get me out of the doghouse. All I can do is throw that on, and I know she'll be okay. As soon as it go off, she'll be the best of spirits, and I appreciate you for that, my man. For real, for real. Those y'all,
my guy.
Those y'all who haven't heard the rush, y'all in for a treat. Make sure that you stick around to the end of the show because I'm telling you, it's going down today. You're gonna be happy that you're in the building. You know what I'm saying?
We actually haven't played that live anywhere. I didn't test that record anywhere. I actually just dropped that on the album and let it see what it was gonna do, and people gravitated towards it. So you about to be the first one to play it live.
Stop playing, man. I appreciate you, bro. Listen.
Yes, sir.
Man, see, that's one of the benefits of y'all tuning in, man. Shout out to Bruce Larondé for definitely giving us the exclusive, man. Y'all, listen, I'm telling y'all, I have heard this song. I have played this song about 10 times this morning, and after you hear it, you're going to play it about 10 times too. So stick around, for sure, for sure. With that being said, man, let's get to the meat and potatoes. They want to know.
What's up?
They want to know about it. Let's find out when Bruce Larondé started this career, man. Where did it all start? What was your inspirations? You know what I'm saying? Where did this musical genius come from, my man?
Well, Greensboro, North Carolina, really not that big. You know what I'm saying? Compared to a lot of other cities, it is. But you know, when you hear it, you pretty much, if you hear and you moving and you doing stuff, you're gonna pretty much see the majority of everybody and meet the majority of everybody. So a lot of people here know, like, I've been doing music my whole entire life. Like, that's what we know Bruce for. He's an entertainer. It wasn't until I probably say I had my son probably, well, it's been almost 4 years now. Around that time, I started to take myself really serious as an artist and started to actually look into the business. But I'll admit, I was afraid. It wasn't really until COVID hit that I said, all right, no strings, bro. No strings. Like, you gotta run. Like, you know what I'm saying? And now that I'm in the spot that I'm in, seeing how people like what I do and see how I like what I do. If I could give a message to younger me, it'd be, bro, run faster. You know what I'm saying? like you run faster. But yeah, for me, man, this has always been the thing. I never really wanted to be anything else. I never aspired to be anything. I aspired to inspire before I expired. That's about it.
I like that. I aspire to be inspired before I expire, right? Or I
aspire to inspire. That means you got to create the thing. Like, I always felt like if I wasn't in first place, then I'm looking at somebody else. I don't like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could be in third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. That view is still the same. I can't deal with something like that. Like, I want to be one of the ones that innovated it. But the simple fact is there will be a point in time where people don't listen to you no more. But the things that you left behind, like the dents in history and the dents in the culture, will still be there because that's just how we do things now. You know what I'm saying? And those are the things I go for. Being hot is only for the minute. Fires are hot, and you can put that out. Never talk about that fire again.
Facts, man. Man, you just said a whole mouthful, bro. Right then and there. The outlook, man. The outlook, man. I gotta ask my brother, how old are you, my man?
I actually just turned 29 on Friday.
29.
Last Friday was my birthday. Yes, sir.
Wow, bro. Well, first and foremost, happy belated, man. At 29 years old, the outset, bro, for one, I'm 30. I'm getting ready to be 31. But, man, if I could have thought like you at 29, boy, I'll be telling myself catch up, too. I'll be telling them to lay off the donuts a little bit. But, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'll be right there.
Hey, you going to have to ask the wife about that because I done talked to some women now. Hey, when the women hit a rush, they'll tell you, boy, I want you, but you're just too small for me. I like a little something bigger to hold on to. You know what I'm saying? They done told me that, you know. So, you know, you got the ones who be all on you, but they'll tell you, some of them tell you, hey, you ain't got enough meat in your bones for me, so I don't know. I don't know.
Man, listen,
You know?
listen. You might have helped the brother out, man. You just moved the speed down. You know what I'm saying? You don't even understand. You don't even understand. Well, hey, if I can't get some straightening, I'm calling Bruce. Yeah, I said Bruce. You know what I'm saying?
I'll talk you into it. Trust me, I'm a salesman. I've made myself a salesman trying to do all of this. And that's the one thing a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people want to get in and just make the music, but not realizing you got to be a photographer, you got to be a documentarian, you got to be, the promoter, you got to be everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Acting like there's a team there, while at the same time, simultaneously, not disrespecting the people that's actually helping, and I feel like that was like the hardest rush for me, just trying to figure that out. So when I can give the love, I give the love, but then I always tell people about my struggles in this thing to not make it seem so glamorous. Because if you look at my numbers, it's like, oh my God, and then you hear the music and it's like, oh my God, but you have no idea that Bruce been up in a session from 7 to 7. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out this thing right here. So it's size and boxes and dimensions to the whole thing, man. You just got to find out where you sit and where you comfortable at. Trust me. Everybody's uncomfortable. Man. That's the biggest thing to remember about this entire thing. Everybody's uncomfortable.
If you're not uncomfortable, it means you're doing something wrong, right? You got to be out of.
Exactly.
Yes, man. I definitely like that you have that drive and definitely have that, like you said, that inspiration of that just want to be the first as far as innovating and putting your stamp on the thing, bro. And after hearing your music, man, like for example, I'm telling you guys, if y'all haven't slept on them, y'all need to check out YOUNIVERSE. I'm telling you, my boy has put together a whole. I've never seen something like this, bro. I'm just being honest with you. This album is two completely different sides. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to check this shit out, man. Y'all need to check this shit out, bro.
So, wait, are you an actor?
I just lost you right there. What were you saying, Bruce? Yeah, we good now. We good now. We back. What's going on?
Okay. So you're an Act 1 or Act 2 guy?
Man, listen. I found myself in bits and pieces. You know what I'm saying? I found myself in bits and pieces. Yeah. But I think I lean more toward Act 2. You know what I'm saying? I think I lean more toward Act 2. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, there's something in there for everybody. There's something in there for everybody, bro. As you listen to the album, you definitely do some soul searching, bro. You definitely did some soul searching, and I like the fact that you even had the audacity. You know what I'm saying? The gumph, the you know what I'm saying? The confidence, bro. He did, bro. This is a masterpiece, guys. You need to check this out. For the R&B lovers, man, rap artists, lyricists. If you are a lyrics lover, I'm telling you. You need to go pick this shit up today. As soon as we finish, if you go type it right now, I'm not even mad at you. Do yourself a favor. I'm telling you. Because, man, the way that you're approaching this game I've always said, I love when people refuse to dumb down. You're gonna either catch up or you're gonna get left behind. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even about being left behind. It's about when you think about it long enough, and now that you grasp the concept, come on, we got something else for you. You know what I'm saying? That's the way the whole album approaches. So man, listen, it's been wondrous. But let's get back, man. Let me get back to the interview because we only got so much time, man. All right.
Right.
So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? So who are these people that you know what I'm saying that you used to actually like who inspired you to start writing, bro? You know what I'm saying? We got those people that we listen to, and then you got those people that you feel like they talking to your soul, bro. Like, who are those people that actually inspired you to actually get a pen and pad, or is it all off the top?
Nah, I'll be honest. Like, a lot of it is me, because I look for mixes. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever you get me, you're gonna get like a fruit punch. It's not gonna be grape juice. It's not gonna be apple juice. It's gonna be a little Hove. It's gonna be a little Kendrick. It's gonna be a little Joe. It's gonna be a little Kim. It's gonna be a little Tyler the Creator. Just because I love different nuances from everybody, but I haven't ever really fallen in love with the artist. I think the way that I fell in love with Michael Jackson, Jay-Z, and Lil Wayne. The reason why I say that is when you heard Mike, you knew it was Mike. It was a show. Thanks. Nobody just lets Mike be on the TV. You understand? It just doesn't happen. Like, it's an event wherever the man is. Like, and I wanted that feel. Yeah. Then when you had Hove, when Hove came on the radio, which is at that time the only way we had to hear records and music, when he came on the radio, this is a conversation, but it's a real dope conversation. It's like a conversation with your favorite uncle. And it's like, dang, like, put me on game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, it ain't that lame-o, like, don't you do drugs and don't you be in the street. It's like, nah, don't do that. Hove did that. I ain't got, so like, I was like, all right, like, I'll listen to you. Right. So, and then you had Wayne, and that's where the writing for me came in, because it was like, bruh is saying, I mean, it was a mix kind of Wayne and Eminem at the time, but Eminem was trying to be so far left at the time that sometimes I just couldn't go over there because of my age, I
Gotcha.
think. But as I matured, I was able to really go there with him. But Wayne was right there talking about the stuff that was happening to me, flipping these bars at the same time,
Facts.
though. So I was trying to figure out with my writing, how do I become relevant yet still impressive? You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Where it's not like I'm just talking and this is the next line. Because I don't know that you're going to listen to me next time.
Facts.
I need to make sure that I'm using my time wisely and that, you know, that whenever you do hear me, you at least hear that I'm attempting to make your favorite song
Facts.
in that moment. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. Yeah.
That's what actually drew me to you, man. I had heard, like I said, you sent it, Here I Go, and to be honest, after I heard it, I was like, man, I gotta find more about this guy. You know what I'm saying? Just from your whole, like I said, we talked about before with the marketing approach. Those of y'all who watched the review, y'all might remember me saying, I said as soon as the song starts off, I said this dude's a marketing genius, because it's hard to turn it off after. Man, listen, people generally like drama. I'm just being honest. And I mean, the song was just so. It's like, oh girl, you so fine, but your breath stank. And who head didn't turn when they heard that? You know what I'm saying? As soon as you heard that, it was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you just knew it was a Color Purple moment. Like, it's time. Oh shit, it's time to go. He just aired it out. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, you kicked it in with the intricate rhyme patterns. You know what I'm saying? Showing off that, yeah, it's not gonna be the next song. It's not gonna be just like the other song. It's definitely not the last song you just played. Believe that shit. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But now that you're listening, let me show you something. You know what I'm saying? And bro, you just went down in it, and man, you just you ate that beat, bro. You fucking killed it, and I was instantly a fan. So, like I said from the beginning, I hear Here I Go through the music review, and I said I gotta know more about this guy. So I went on your page, and I saw where you were sitting, you were talking about right when the Universe was getting ready to be released, and you were saying, like, you know, you went through the album second by 5 seconds by 5 seconds, and
5 seconds by 5 seconds,
bro,
and that's the truth. That's not me being, excuse me. That's not me being extra. I really did that.
dude,
18 songs, 5 seconds at a time.
and you could tell though. You could tell, bro, from the level of detail, the level of thought, the level of lyricism, the level of, bro, and not only that, it's clear. Like, cause I've heard spitters, I've heard choppers, you know what I'm saying, who take a fast approach to the how they rap, and sometimes it ends up lost in the mix. But just every second of this album, you could tell there was love, there was dedication, there was time spent. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't just something you put together and put out. I felt like you were really offering you on, you know what I'm saying, on media. And bro, it was, like I said, I have no complaints about it, bro. I'm a huge fan going forward. You had me from Here I Go, but then you sent me to Rush. You sent me to Rush, and I was like, Jesus, I gotta get tickets to see this nigga. God damn, damn. This nigga is really like, wow, man. It's
Hey, and the live show is like that too. The live show is like that. Like when you were talking about the diction in my words and stuff, like I'm an actor. So that was like the first money maker, you know what I'm saying, to start networking and things like that. And I also have a couple other businesses and I just had a gig last night, but I was telling somebody, like, there are scenes like where you got to be really, really quiet and you're in the corner or doing something, but they have to hear what you're saying. So a lot of exercises that we do before the scene are like mini mumbling mice, making music in the moonlight, mighty nice. Things like that happen before I go into the session.
wow.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because that's what I have to do before I go on set.
Yeah.
And I know that warms my mouth up. Pause. I know it's going to sound crazy. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gets your tongue ready to do these things in the speed that you need them to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's a ton of things like that. Like, my actors just heard what I said. They know exactly what I mean. They got a ton of exercises we do before we actually get on camera that make us look completely crazy, from stretching your face out and doing a whole bunch of other stuff. So, I mean, and the fact that I'm one thing, I know we rush for time, but one thing I was always so pressed about, one of my favorite artists is Andre 3000.
Facts.
And one of my favorite stories of all time is that, I don't know if people know this, but Pimp C actually made the beat to International Players Anthem, right?
Yeah.
So Pimp C actually made it with the drums going all the way through it. The intro that you heard wasn't original. It's not real. So he sends it to Dre, right? He sends it to 3K, and Dre sends it back. When Dre sends it back, there's no drums on it. So it's the version that you hear now.
Yeah.
So Pimp goes, man, I can't believe he took my drums out. This, that, and the third. No, 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 no. Bun B goes, hey, you gotta remember, this is Drake. He don't want stuff over what he's saying. He wants you to hear what he's saying clearly, especially because he likes changing the cadence and being this, that, and the third. He wants it to hit right here. And if the drums is taking over your heartbeat, because I don't know if people know it, whatever you listening to at the time, your heart beats at that pace. It's a scientific fact. So instead of the drums taking that, I want them to lyrically be taken there. You know what I'm saying? And I always thought about that and kept that in the back of my mind. So if we're going to do this type of music and we're going to go with that type of cadence, right? I studied Twista. I studied Busta Rhymes. Like, I studied old Jay-Z when he was the Mickey the Mac. I didn't really care about, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like that. So I realized how to fit those certain vowels and consonants into those different cadences to where you can hear what I'm saying, but you're aware that this is double time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get lost and you can remember your favorite bar out of there. You know?
Facts. Yeah. And man, exactly. I know exactly what you're talking about because point of reference. Here I go. Soon as you got off the soon as you got off that little, you know what I'm saying, this breath snake, you go into here. Man, you just go to spit in double time. But but it was right on. Man, let me put it this way. I feel like I had just got to a neighborhood, and the person they brought me to show the neighborhood was like, bro, I got you. He's like, bro, I got you. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna show you the ins and outs real quick. I'm gonna show you what you need to see. You know what I'm saying? And then we just went to swerving that bitch in the go-kart, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, yeah. He's like, if you come over here go to stuff right quick. Don't go to the outro, whatever, And and then by the time the whole song came, I feel like I knew the neighborhood real well. I was like, yeah, man, Bruce just showed me bro, we're going over here today. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, I just love the fact that you took all of that into consideration. You know what I'm saying? From a writing standpoint and from even a producer standpoint, from when it comes time to pick your tracks for the album. You know what I'm saying? And things like that.
We wrote 40 songs for this album, man.
That's what I was.
We wrote 40 songs for this album. Like, and I wasn't sure. I knew it was gonna be two. Well, at first, I'm lying. I didn't. I was making one album and I was making a longer album because my first album, Cause to Rebel, that came out in last August, that did 26,000 streams. Yeah. So it was like, all right, well, Bruce, you gotta give us a longer album now because that one had 8 on it. And I was like, all right, bet. And on top of that, I kind of got the feel almost that since this was my first real album, that people felt like this was the best I could do, and I'm insulted by that. You understand? I'm better than I was when I started this interview. How dare you say the last thing you heard from me is the best thing? I can guarantee you will never hear the best thing I ever made because it probably ain't released. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had a release date for it yet. I died before you could hear it. I feel like that. I'm one of them people that looks at himself and tries to make himself better as time moves on throughout the day. I'm not going to wait for a milestone moment or something like that. That's whack. I think that's whack. So I'm really, man, I really just, I don't know. I really just tried to give them the best I could. And when I started doing that, these records started to pile up on me. And I was like, goodness, man. And it was we was having tryouts. You can ask my producer, Guru. You can ask my baby mama. You can ask any girl I was talking to at the time. Listen, my family, we was having tryouts for all the songs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is the squad that made it. Like, that's it. That's just the squad that made it. I promise.
18 hard hitters, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely something to put you. There's a move for every song, like you said. When the bass drum is kicking and your heart moves to that, I can literally say that you transport us into whatever mode it was that you were literally feeling at that time. You know?
I appreciate that.
That right there is an amazing feat, bro. And like you said, it's one of the lost arts, my man. And that's what reaffirms my faith in music. You know what I'm saying? As we hear new artists and things like that, to know that people are actually out taking it as serious as you do, bro, man. The fact that you're constantly constructing, I love that. The fact that you're constantly under construction. He said, man, what are you talking about? I'm better than I was when I started this interview. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm man, that's a grind you just can't teach, my man. And I'm glad to see you have that. But as far as your first performances, do you remember what it was like when you first went through your first performance, bro? What you was feeling, what you was thinking before you took the stage?
I'll be honest. My dad is a jazz musician and my mom's a modern dancer. Okay. So to be around my parents meant to perform. Gotcha. So like it wasn't even like a thing to me. It was just like, dang, I want to be out there because that's what they doing. But I'll tell you though, the first time I performed my own stuff, I really jumped out there. It was at a fan fest for homecoming. I went to A&T, North Carolina Agriculture and Technical State University of Greensboro, North Carolina. Shout out to all my Aggies. But I did the fan fest there, and I mean the crowd is huge. I mean, like it's vendors out there, it's my friends out there, it's whatever. And I killed it just because of I was taking this same approach to the music, not my business though.
Gotcha.
So the music was there. You know what I'm saying? The business wasn't. So I took them records out there, and with the performing, background I had, and I was in the band at A&T. I was drum major from 2010, 2012.
Yes, sir.
And yes, sir. So I killed that, man. And I just remember coming off the stage. Well, one, I remember being on stage and feeling like this is normal. Like I should be doing this. Then I came off stage, and like people was on you stuff and like, here, take this funnel cake, and you had a shot yet, and like all of this is happening to me, and I'm just like, yo, I'm supposed to be doing this.
Facts.
At the time I was working at KFC scrubbing toilets and selling 2-pieces. I was like, yo, what the fuck? This is not it, bro. Like yo, I was like, this is not it. There's no way. And what's crazy is one of the guys that was working with me, we was having the conversation. He was like, you know what? You right, bro. This is stupid. Couple weeks later, bro moves to California and says, fuck it. He just goes. Yeah. Now he's a model, like working. He just did I think he just did a commercial for Saveca, the vodka. Yeah. I think I just saw him do that. And I was like, wow, my guy. I got another friend did the same thing. He was working up the street, and he's doing, he's dancing for people in music videos. He danced at the Super Bowl, and he's done a lot of stuff. So like the brains are usually there. It's usually just somebody got a light and be like, man, this is stupid. Motivation. So we can all agree that this is stupid. Like, what are we doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely blessed to have those type of people around me and have those type of interactions, man. So blessed to have that type of stuff, because you need somebody to tell you not crazy.
Yeah.
You need that, because this shit feels crazy. Like, you got to think about it. Being insane, the definition of it is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results.
Man, brother, say it again.
What the fuck is hustling?
Literally. The
same thing. Like, bro, what do they say, bro? Just keep going. Keep doing it, bro. Just keep doing it. And it's like, nigga, I better not look at no dictionaries, because I'm going to think something wrong with me. So you need them people to be like, nah, we doing it too over here. Nah, we doing it too. Because I got friends that have popped and got, millions of followers, but it's like, I'm not doing what they doing, and I'm not going to jump in your lane because I'm going to mess up my blessing.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I need you to get yours, so when I get mine, it look right.
Facts.
And it feel right, because I'm not gonna get all the way up there and be like, damn, bro, we cheated to get this. Ugh. Like, I'm not gonna feel that. I'm not with it. You know what I'm saying? Because God, I feel like God gonna take it from me. Everything I ever stole, I had stolen from me, or I lost it.
Facts. Wow, bro. You just, damn, what? Listen, what you taking, psychology up there, man? Your philosophy? What you got up there, man?
I'm a nerd, man. I'm a nerd. Trust me. Like, I'm always looking. I'm a Kobe fan. I'm a big Kobe fan.
Hey.
So that's how I take my approach to things. I always watch Kobe interviews. That's my guy, right? So I was listening one night talk about, he was talking about watching Nat Geo, watching lions stalk they prey. And that's how he would treat his opponent on the basketball court. These are two completely polar opposite things, okay? Completely polar. But the fact that you're able to bring that intensity to this thing, I felt like I appreciated it, and I saw the genius behind it. And I said, well, if I can do something like that, if I can get on that track, then I think I'm doing something right. And if I'm doing something wrong, I'll have to see it, because what I'm doing is so intense that ain't going to be no tap on the shoulder, hey, do something. It's going to be hey, bro, do something different. And I'd much rather have that than you might not want to do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because there's too much uncertainty in that.
Yeah, no, the fact that you say that you're going to commit, that's like when they tell you, when you're answering well, not that I think you got to worry about it, because you on your brand, man, and I see this thing take it off. But that's like when they tell you when you go into an interview and they ask you those questions, they tell you, you know what I'm saying, don't pick the in-between, the maybes. Either strongly agree or strongly disagree. Make one.
Exactly.
You got to be consistent, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be in the middle. In the middle, they don't care. That's the one they don't want, you know what I'm saying? Because you'll never know where they at.
They're not going to care about.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it. And that's the same reason why I don't approach the music the same way. I'm not just going to be like, I want them to listen to me, so I'm going to say anything. I'm giving you stuff I feel like, and I believe through me studying, just what y'all listen to and what y'all say y'all like, the things that might be coming. Like Henry Ford said, if I asked people what they wanted, they'd only get faster horses. That's it. I'd only have faster horses because they don't know that this car thing is even possible. So I have to listen to y'all, right?
Facts.
And be like, how can we move the culture? And from me just not being signed or owning my label and having to do so much myself, it might be like, who are you to do that? Nah, it's me. It's me. I can promise you. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be the guys that's on the up, because if it's them up there, we going to be suspect about it. Like, why you doing that? Who paying you to do that? If you see a guy that's been like on that innovative route since he, came out the dirt, since you figured him out or since you seen him, man, you more likely to rock with him because you know what he about. That's the only reason we rock with Cole.
Facts.
Cole been rapping about being broke since 2009. I know. My best friend was in his motherfucking video for Blow Up.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because he did that at I can't think of the school. E. Smith in Fayetteville. He did that. My friend was a drum major over there.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I know. Bro been rapping about being broke since 2009. I believe he just referenced that a couple weeks ago on the album. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's a brand. Everything you do is branding. I told my girl the other day, I'm not gonna ever step out and look like crap. You know what I'm saying? If we going somewhere, I'm not just gonna go somewhere. Like, I'm going networking because I'm working all the time.
Facts.
Now that I'm doing this, now that I'm in relations, every second of the day that I'm around somebody, or even when I'm not, I'm working. Social media is a job now.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just, oh, here's me and my son, and here's this song I did. No, it's trying to actually reach these people to try to figure out how can I get y'all to stay with me. Because a lot of rappers and artists don't know this either. It takes about 7 to 12 touches to make somebody a fan. They're not going to listen to your song 1 time, 2 times, and be like, oh, I rock with him. It don't rock like that. They're going to have to touch you 7 to 12 times before they actually become a fan, before they go looking for you and you don't have to send them the link. Do you understand? Like, so just trying to make sure them things happen for me.
Bro, it's you ain't crazy, man. Somebody did tell
I got people.
Yeah, you ain't crazy. Somebody did tell behind you, bro. I see that 6 cents go off. He was like, wait a minute, hold on, I'm in the interview.
For real, like, hey, listen. Hey, I'm business now. I'm from the block though, so you know what I'm saying.
Hey, I feel you 100%, bro. I love the fact that you, bro. For y'all who are tuning in, y'all, man, I'm telling you, my boy is dropping jewels at 29 years old, bro. It just amazes me that how that, bro. You can tell when you see somebody who's, like you said, who's on that innovation. You can already tell, bro. You're where you're supposed to be. The thing is too, for those of y'all who may not work for yourself, because you know what I'm saying, like he said, it hit me one day. Shit, man, I'd have had jobs, but I always knew in my heart that I was worth more than what they were either willing to pay me or for what I was doing. Not dissing anybody who has no job, because we do have, life is about stepping stones. You got to get to where you're going. You know what I'm saying? Eventually. But all I have to say is, if you're having that feeling, man, you're not gonna say you're right. You are better than what you're going through. Now the leap. Here's what they don't tell you. You know what I'm saying? But it just comes with a journey. For those of us who are self-employed, who have a brand and things like that, our job is to work like we got the job that you got, but more. Because now we put, you know what I'm saying? Because now we don't have that check, you know what I'm saying, that dedicated. But it's worth more, and it's more organic, and it feels great. You know what I'm saying? It feels awesome.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It actually feels more, what they call, it feels more, I can't think of it right now.
Gratifying.
Thank you. It feels more gratifying.
Definitely gratifying.
Yeah.
And I try to tell people, like, and don't feel bad about them jobs, because I needed them jobs to light my fluid.
Exactly.
What I'm trying to say is that I had to tell my boy the other day, he was trying to, because people look at me and look at things I'm doing, and if you only around me to see the end product, you be like, dang, I want to do that. Like, and I had to tell him, I was like, bro, appreciate where you at.
Yeah.
Okay? The same thing like starting locks or something. Appreciate where you at, because as your hair gets longer, it gets in the way. You know what I'm saying? Of so many other things. I had to tell him, though, I was like, man, the whole thing is like a lighter. Like, this whole thing is a lighter. I said, what you think you got is this flame. That's what you think you got, and you think your flame should burn the bridge. What I'm telling you is that you really just got lighter fluid. And that thing that ignites your fluid ain't happened yet. And that's why you at that job. You know what I'm saying? Somebody ain't said it to you yet. You ain't got up that morning and it really bothered you that you about to get out here and do this for $14, $15 an hour. You like, it ain't bothered you that, dang, I really want to see my son right now. I really wish I was spending time with my son. I wish I could pick him up from school. I got to get somebody else to do it because I'm working for somebody else who really don't care about me. Man, let me tell you, like, you get that thing to happen to you, though, and your brain changed. Look, man, you talking about me at 29. This ain't me at 27, maybe a little bit. He was on the way. But me at 26, 25,
Amen,
I
brother.
had my son at 25, dog. Like that's when I was like, oh, I got to do something. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, I had to figure it out. But that's a gathering of information. You have to gather the information before you can put it to use. So it wasn't until 26, 27, I was like, all right, this is how you do this. And I got to get out here and do this. And if I, work with him, I collaborate with him, then he'll pay attention to what's going on over here because his name is over here now.
Facts.
On this thing. I just featured an artist on Act One on Southern Saint. He texted me the other day, KC the Poet. Shout out to you, boy. Go check out his album as well. But he was like, man, thank you so much because my following is so big that they took the song that we were on together and lifted it to his top songs. Now it shows diversity and versatility in his catalog. It's not just him. Oh, he works for other people. But what is the guy he's working with doing? Oh, he's selling all these records and doing this and the third. KC must be all right.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Yeah, it's the same thing. And KC's got a ton of movies. He's a director, he's a great writer and director. And I knew it was like, dang, if I plug him in my thing, he'll be more likely to keep plugging me in the movies so I can stay relevant. And the more the more stuff I do, people got the eyes on me. You know what I'm saying? It's eyes. This game is all eyes. That's what it is. We're fighting for eyes.
Man, like I said, bro, you've got this plan, my man. It's relieving to see because this is why we have faith. This is why I have faith in independence. Because at the end of the day, bro, it's about having a plan, planning your work and working your plan. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you even thought about it, and I was going to ask you about that acting as well. We tried to do a little bit of research on you before, not too much, because we wanted to genuinely learn about you during the interview. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when I was searching for you, you know what I'm saying, I did see that it was coming up with IMDb, the Internet Movie Database, right? So I was like, I wonder if this is the same Bruce. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to
Absolutely.
if we can, man, what are some works that you have done, man, where we might be able to catch you, bro?
Oh man, let me tell you, I got so much stuff spread out all over the place. So there are actually two of those IMDb's. What you'll see is the one for music, and you'll see the one for my actual acting. What I started to do was, of course, the acting one came first. Working with different directors. I got some credits on there for some people I don't really work with or like anymore, so I won't mention them. They're not paying me anymore, so I don't have to. But as I said, shout out to Carlton Clay, a great writer out of Georgia, who's pulled me. I live in North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to do that. There's a ton of actors in Georgia, but he chooses to rock with a lot of people up here. And that's been a blessing to me. I also got Patrick Ferreira doing some things for me. It's this guy. I love him, man. He's Italian. He's from New York. And when I say he's Italian from New York, he's 100% Italian from New York. He's a boxing head. You know what I'm saying? Talks everything about how I talk to you about weird analogies. That's how he talks about boxing. He uses boxing on everything. I love Pat, man. But it's a ton of stuff on it. But here's what I was saying. Doing those movies, being around, they started to say, well, what are we going to do for the soundtrack? What are we going to do for the soundtrack? This, that, and the third. So this is along the time that I'm getting my business together, though, right? And knowing how to have the conversation. The internet has ridded us of the need to learn how to have conversation.
Thanks.
So I was timid on saying, hey, I do music, because you be seeing them posts and be like, oh, if you ever have a down day, remember somebody from your hometown is trying to be a rapper.
Wow.
So like I didn't feel comfortable a lot of times being like, hey, I rap, I really love it, I sing as well, I'm a producer, I make this, that, and the third, I'm a choreographer as well, I have dance teams, you know what I'm saying, like I'm doing it all, really, really. So once I let me say, it was one movie that I had to, if I would have been assertive and aggressive, I could have got in there. Now, the movie bombed, okay? But at the same time, I could have had my song inserted, and that would have been another credit that you would have seen when you went and Googled me, right? So I said, next time, man, that's not happening. No longer, I can't take that. Like, my heart couldn't take it. Like, I was laying in bed, I was in the shower, I was sitting on the toilet, I was in the car, I was at work, and I was like, you let that slide.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
You don't take. So I was like, all right, bet. Now, from now on, every time we walk on the set, we mention it. Hey, we can do this, that, and the third. I'm selling myself.
Thanks.
I'm selling it. Like, forget it. Like, it's everybody else is going to do it. Every they do, and they're not going to pay you no attention if you don't. Why allow something else that's not as worthy to be the conversation?
Thanks. I mean, I always tell people
When you know what your work ethic is, you know what I'm saying? You know what your work ethic is. I got a me contract, dog. I'm only gonna let me go so soft on something.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? And then we just blowing it out the water and saying we're not gonna do it. Part of my me contract is either I don't show up or I'm killing it.
Facts.
I don't do in between. We talked about that earlier. I don't do in between
Hot and
stuff.
cold.
That bothers me. It's too much uncertainty.
Facts.
Either we didn't show up at all, or we showed up to merch something. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
yeah.
Facts. Well, man, shoot, man. See, this this is what, man. I'm telling you, an hour don't be enough. All right, so listen, I got a couple more questions that I gotta make sure I get from you. One of
Right. I'm gonna try to give you some short answers, man. I know we talk. This has been fun.
no, no. And
This has
then,
been fun.
listen, I'm gonna switch up. I'm gonna switch up the delivery of how I do this. But first, I got 4 questions I have to ask you before the end of this interview. Let's start with the first one. First one is, no offense, banger. Everybody who sat in the seat, they had to answer this question, and I can't not ask you this question. Okay, so
right.
let's say your phone rings right now, boss man. When it rings, you don't recognize the number. For some reason, you got to pick it up. You put us on hold. You pick this up. Now, this phone call is gonna be the call that they forever refer to in your legacy. They be like, damn, Bruce was hot, but man, after you got that call from so and so, bro, this shit went boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to know who's on the phone and
Dreamville, J. Cole.
How did that conversation go?
Dreamville, J. Cole. If not J. Cole, I'm gonna throw a real random one in there. Akon.
Facts.
And the reason why I say Akon is because one, he had help in discovering Lady Gaga, which means that you have the brain to stretch.
Facts.
You can see what's going to be. There's no way you can see Gaga in her original stage and be like, oh, nah, you about to be
Big,
multi-platinum. Like, there's no way. You know what I'm saying? Because if you see Gaga without the thing, she looks like a regular girl. You know what I'm saying? Amazing voice and a ton of talent. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I don't know how to make you into the paparazzi girl.
Yeah.
But the reason why I said J. Cole is because I know how he does business. I've been literally a part of Dreamville since 2009. And the day that I started, the week that I started recording my first album and told myself, all right, not only are we going, because I already made up in my mind I was doing the album, but the day that I made up in my mind that this was going to be the absolute best thing that I've ever heard was Dreamville Fest. And that was right after Nip died. That was right after Mac Miller had died. And we was all there together. And I got to see these artists. Some people barely knew, like at the time, no disrespect, because, he's doing this thing now. Kaz, Omen, some people weren't rocking with Boz a lot.
Yeah.
But when I say they came and killed they sets, man, took a ton of fans. Saba was there. I loved his set. I had no idea who Saba was before I got there. You know what I'm saying? Now I pay attention to everything Saba does.
Nice.
You understand? So when I saw that, I was like, yo, this is what we're supposed to be doing. And on top of that, he continuously takes Moray with him. Moray got one hit song, but he from here. Yeah. And he can see the work. They've had a conversation. So then you see Cole and he's having a conversation with 21 Savage. Wait a minute. What? Yeah. You telling me 21 Savage gets with Cole and has a Grammy?
Facts.
You mean No Heart?
Facts.
You mean It's a Knife? Got a Grammy? Because I bouncing around with this guy. Now I'm going on tour with him. Have you seen what Cole's tours do? Like he's here for that.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's here for that. I've been to every tour. Every time he's come to my city, I seen him.
Thanks.
I was pissed. I've never been pissed to get a refund in my life. When they had to give me my Dreamville Fest refund, I was pissed. Right. Pissed. Want that money? You can't trade me any amount of doubt. Besides the birth of my son, that was the best day of my life.
Thanks. Man. Oh, well, listen, the reason why we asked that, my man, is as we find ways to try to get these interviews played, man. We got Roku, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter right now. Twitch TV we even on right now.
I see some people from my website tapping in right now. That's cool.
Man.
Hey, y'all.
Also, YouTube. Yeah, man. We got people checking it from all over, man. And we're hoping that as these interviews get played, they fall on ears that can make that happen. The fact that you already in ANC, you know what I'm saying, we're so close, man. We already heard the talent. We know it's coming any day, man. All we ask is that when it happens, man, after you do that, like I say, after you do that dance that nobody gets to see, that one dance that everybody, you know what I'm saying, that's just for you. It's just that silly. After you get that down, you know what I'm saying, give us a call, let us know, man. I'm on my way. Dreams are still happening, man. It's still happening.
See, that's the thing, bro. A lot of us, because of the way we came up, I think it's weird that we have the trust issues that we have, but we continuously trust these new people in these very sensitive situations. With me, when I do get to the place where actually I'm in the place now where I could, man, bomb it out. But I mean, like in front of millions of people, you know what I'm saying? Like where it could really be the end of you, and you have to go back and work a regular job. Before that happens to me, like I have to surround myself with people that, because you never really know anybody.
Right.
So counsel that. You have to take it from what you've seen and their patterns, their history. And that's what I have to surround myself with. People that I know if I wasn't here, if the product was an apple, if the product was I don't know, a box of Minute Maid, we'd be going hard for this Minute Maid because that's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna put my name on, if you're gonna bring me along, this is what we do. I don't bring friends. I don't believe in A1 day ones. I don't believe in that. I believe in who's here now. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Because if you was real A1, I wouldn't have to look around for you.
Facts. You would know because you'd be there. You'd be present. Facts.
Exactly. We didn't seek each other out. We ran into each other because we're doing what we're supposed to be doing.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't Google me first. You didn't search me first. I didn't do the same to you. We cross paths because we're doing what we're supposed to be doing on the certain platforms that we're supposed to be doing it at the certain, quality that we're supposed to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in my living room right now. You got the setup right now, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's the quality situation. I could be laying in bed. You know what I'm saying? You could be, in the bathroom somewhere where you get better acoustics. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just not, it's just not right. Because it's a presentation. Everything's a presentation. Like I said, we're fighting for eyes. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're fighting for.
We definitely.
The eyes are the dollars. Eyes are dollars.
Well, you definitely give them a show, my man. And bro, this like I said, this interview don't be having enough time, my man. All right, so real quick, how can anybody who's for the first time hearing about Bruce and Larondé, how can they make sure that they follow everything that's coming as far as your performances, your music dropping, where they can pick up Universe, where all of your music is at? Let them know the spill, my man.
Absolutely. So again, my name is Bruce Larondé. A lot of times, guys, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, just how my friends do it. If you type in Bruce LAR in anything, I'm in the top 3. There's only me and Bruce Larson. Bruce Larson is a country singer who I've been forced to listen to because his name is always around mine. So it's like, I hope if you're gonna be this close to me, at least you somewhat dope. Ain't the cat's all right. Now country ain't my thing. It ain't my thing. Bruce Larson is all right though. But that is Bruce Larondé on everything, guys. I don't switch up my name. I don't change my name so you guys can find me. If you ever bump into me or anybody from my team, a lot of times we'll be wearing these shirts or we'll be wearing the Bruce Larondé logo. You can see at the top right here, and it's all over my pages and things like that. We have QR codes on our phones as well on the back of the shirt. You know what I'm saying? Man. So you can just scan us walking down the street if y'all have to or something like that, So, we try to make it super easy because I purposely chose my first and my middle name because nobody has those 2 combinations. I'm not Lil Bruce or Lil whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm Bruce Larondé. You know what I'm saying? To let you know I'm about to hit you. Let you know, right? And then, like I said, with that long name though, with me having separate myself with that also came with a difficulty in getting the information out. So, like I said, Bruce LAR. If you Google, Instagram, Facebook, anything like that, if you put it in Spotify, YouTube, Apple, Tidal, Amazon, I got a different, it really wouldn't apply to anybody, I don't think, right here. My distribution is different overseas. I've made different deals overseas. So, because a lot of those people don't know, don't even use Google or Yahoo. Like, they have their own setups. There's like this thing called Yandex, and that's the biggest thing over there. So I had to do a different distribution deal with them. The fun part about that is, though, I got to release a different version of the album, and that has 1 extra song on it. But they don't have the Rebel mix of the Rush that we about to play next. So that's cool too. Like I said, you're the only one that's got that actual file. You're the only one that's got it, bro.
I feel special. Y'all don't even understand, because listen. Y'all, you don't even, bro. I thank you. I can't wait to shake your hand, man. I got to make that happen for sure.
Absolutely, man.
My third question.
I'm in Texas, bro. I be around. Let me tell you, I be in Texas. I'm not playing. Like, I be all around. Like, I don't have a problem getting on a plane, jumping in the car, and getting to go see these people, man. I love seeing live music. I love seeing people that I support, like doing things. That I've had this guy named Eric Cohen, right? He was a comedian that I saw up the street from here, and he was actually in New York, and it just turned out I was gonna be in
Yeah.
Jersey the week before, and I was like, let's just stay a couple days and see Eric's show. You know what I'm saying? Just to be like in the room and stuff like that. You know, pictures and like I said, we fighting for eyes. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with stuff like that. I drive to Jersey to get a White Castle sandwich. You understand?
Whoa.
Like that's not a big deal.
Well,
like that's not a big
well,
deal.
man, listen, we throwing a concert November 20th, bro. I'm gonna definitely shoot you some info if you're available. I don't know, but I
Yeah.
gotta get some information, bro, because I found out you in Texas. Now it's my obligation. I gotta shake your hand. All right, so
Oh, absolutely, man. I'm out there. We was just in Vegas a couple weeks ago doing the same thing and had a lot of good stuff going out there. Just try to pull the eyes to the album, and it really worked. The first weekend we did 1.3. So, 1.3 records in a weekend is crazy because it's the weekend.
Yeah.
Who's paying you attention? But my birthday was on Friday, and I wanted to drop the double album on my birthday because I figured I need the most promotion I would, I could get, as much promotion as I can get, for a double album.
Yeah.
To get people to sit down and listen to one is already enough. But it was a blessing, man. It was definitely a blessing. I'm so blessed. And thank you to everybody who's already streamed, already downloaded, send me messages, share, like, post. Listen, I know like from this side of it can make it seem like sometimes we sitting on these platforms and these plateaus of this confidence and this cockiness and just being like that. And I can tell y'all straight up, I save all my confidence for trying to push this stuff and actually being in the studio. If you talking to me, you're not going to get that, oh, yeah, I'm Bruce Larondé, because I'm not built like that. I'm not. I'm Southern to the heart of me. I love people. I love to see people feel good off of things that I've done. And that's what these two albums are about. That's why it's called YOUNIVERSE. Like, not with the U, it's about you. The first album is about me looking out into the world and seeing everything I see, right? How this is affecting that, how this is affecting that. But then the second album, it starts saying, well, wait, what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? What are you doing to contribute to these situations that's going on around you and that things are happening to you? Because a lot of times we want to say, nah, that's the reason. And that's the reason. Like my dad, me and him don't have the greatest relationship because I feel like he gave me the worst excuse ever. He told me that he couldn't be the best dad he could be because he didn't have a father. Ah, man, come on. What? You're a dad. Stand up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I address these things in certain ways, throughout the album without it being corny or sappy or boring, because I got a short attention span. Yeah. You're going to have to keep me, bro. See, you got to keep me.
So that's why at the beginning when you asked if I was more number one or number two, I said, yeah, I feel it more number two. But that explains a lot because the number two actually does, like you said, it's more from an introspective point of view.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
It's you doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild, man. That's definitely a mission complete, bro. I definitely think you drove that home, like I say on the review. My other question is, we obviously did not have enough time to even I feel like scratch the surface today, man. Would you be willing to come back in the future, man, and sit down with us again, man, and let us get to know more about you?
Absolutely, Matt. You're my guy, man. Absolutely.
Man, definitely. You don't understand how happy that makes me, and I'm definitely looking forward to that. My third and final question, my G, for today is: would you do us the honor, Bruce Larondé, of introducing the last track that we are going to leave our audience with today, the treat that they got today?
Oh, we about to do that?
Yes, sir.
We about to do that? Yes, oh my gosh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am Bruce Larondé. Again, that is Bruce L-A-R on any platform. I'm usually the first thing to come up. As soon as you see this graphic, you know it's me, absolutely. Ladies, grab your panties. Fellas, grab your ladies. This is The Rush off of, it's actually two different versions on both albums. But this version is on Act 2, the Rebel Mix. It's just actually low-key my favorite one. Yeah.
Facts, Bruce, man. It has been a pleasure. It's been an honor, man. And I cannot wait till next time we chop it up. If I see you in person,
hey, man, soon, absolutely. It's been a blessing.
I'll see you again here soon, man. But until then, keep making this music, keep stepping on their neck, man, and keep pushing this innovation, bro. I'm proud of you, brother. Keep doing your thing.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, all right, guys, this is going to conclude our interview today with Bruce Larondé. It has honestly been a pleasure, guys who've been rocking with us from the beginning. Y'all understand how this is. It's definitely been a feature today. You know what I'm saying? My boy has so much more that we need to learn about him, man, and we're definitely gonna try to get him on for part 2. But I'm been excited this whole show, man, to get to let you guys hear this next song coming up. This is The Rush. Like I said, my man did send me the mix earlier today, man, and it's off the chain. Like you said, ladies, you might want to grab on to something. Fellas, grab on to your ladies. This is Bruce Larondé, The Rush. So remember, don't wait on the world to change. when you can be the one to change the world. We got a music review coming up later. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. This is Bruce Larondé. Here's The Rush.
Turn me out, guru.
Baby,
Not like that.
what can I say that hasn't been said?
Let me say it.
For real. When I tell you that you're all I need, then tonight you're all I need. So when I tell you get down on your knees, baby, I need you to listen, please. So many things in store, matter of fact, so many, baby, that we're losing time. You say you wanna do the things you never done before. I'm like, okay, fine. Okay, you say you never been up there. Let me show you how it should be. Maybe we can play truth or dare, and you can make it all this for me. And look around, it's just us two, and we can live out all your fantasies. See, when I put you on the dope, you ain't about to go. Treat it like a pole, girl, I can't feel you coming on me.
That's right.
If I touch your body, girl, I'm reaching for your inner freak. I don't know what's got into me. We bout to fuck on everything. Drug it, feeling for your touch. My tongue is never done so much. I'm in the rush to feel the rush, so pick up the phone, girl, and bring your ass on. If I touch your body, girl, I'm reaching for your inner freak. I don't know what's got into me. We bout to fuck on everything. Drug it, feeling for your touch. My tongue is never done so much. I'm in the rush to feel the rush, so pick up the phone, girl, and bring your ass on. I love it when you scream for me.
I love it. I love
Baby,
it.
I love it when you scream for me.
I love it.
I'ma make you do it again.
I love it.
I love it when you scream for me.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it.
I love it when you scream for me.
That shit sound like a piano.
Never
love
come
it.
down.
I just made that up, but I wanna put that in there. Now you know me better than that. I'd only bring you down to take you back up. You know that. Come here.
She gon' put up with my shit, cause I pull up with the stick. Ain't nobody gon' fuck her like me. If I'm off the draw, she know it's a go. Let me suck your toes, baby. If I choke, you bite me. I'm the one they making all these memes about. They dream about. She tryna be my only fans, make scenes about. I throw it deep and make her squeeze it out. Then lick the clit and leave it out. I'm teasing now. Licking on your ankles when I throw them legs high. Damn, girl, I thought you told me that you can't sing. I can feel you coming, feel the tremble in your thighs. Know you want the pleasure, but that's what the pain bring. Like for real. Tryna fuck you on the couch while your mama upstairs and the kids outside and they can't fix the air. Auntie in the other room, but you know I don't care. Then a piece of man knocking just like you don't hear. If I touch your body, girl, I'm reaching for your inner freak. I don't know what's got into me. We bout to fuck on everything. We feeling for your touch. My tongue is never done so much. I'm in the rush to feel the rush, so pick up the phone, girl, and bring your ass on. If I touch your body, girl, I'm reaching for your inner freak. I don't know what's got into me. We bout to fuck on everything. Drug it, feeling for your touch. My tongue is never done so much. I'm in the rush to feel the rush, so pick up the phone, girl, and bring your ass on. I love it when you scream for me.
I love it. I love it.
I love it when you scream for me.
I love it. Oh yeah. I love it.
I love it when you scream for me.
I love it. I love it.
I love it when you scream for me.
That shit sound like a piano.
Never
I love
come
it.
down.